Hello guys, this is Hawk versus Sonic 1v1 Undead versus... Sorry, not Undead, Human versus Night Elf. Dude, I feel in such a shitty mood today, it is beyond description. But, oh well, what can you really do about it? I'll tell you a bit about it later in the replay if I find the nerves for it, but we'll see how it goes. If I'm fucked up enough, I might just be crazy enough to tell you. The damn volume's off again, which is always nice to know, especially considering the fact that it's the middle of the night, so probably better off that way. So, out of 1 bazillion replays that came out today, this is one of those that I've chosen to cast. I make my choices based on the heroes that were used in the game, the build orders, units, etc. You know this. And by the way, I would like to thank all the people who have commented on my videos. I mean, there were a considerable amount of them. I really appreciate all of that. iTrainHam has also been of some help with some technical information that I had no idea about. Apparently, well, I did kind of know about it, but I wasn't really sure. Apparently, Warcraft 3 is out of WCG, but fortunately enough, there are Chinese cups which are humongous, and it is still being played there. So, as I wrote in the comments, China is good for 2 things these days to me: anonymous proxies and Warcraft 3 tournaments. So very nice to have those. So very nice to have the Chinese people around. Anyhow, this game, I'm not sure it's the WCA, or that's the substitute tournament for WCG, I think, or something of a kind, but in any case, I've seen a lot of replays from WCA, and Game X, I believe that is the tournament that's played in China as well. Lots of good replays over there, but I'll check them out on some other websites or something of a kind, see if I can get my hands on them. Again, thanks to iTrainHam for that. I would just be stumbling in the darkness. I would be perfectly content with just casting the replays from a single or 2 sites or something like that, but he has given me some alternatives. Anyway, nothing really unusual here. I mean, farm in the human base, in the nail base, Panda first. Okay, generally Panda is not the first hero, but I mean, I've seen it happen plenty of times. Whilst on the Hawk's corner, it's MK, so we're gonna see some faster creeping, I imagine. That bolt can get pretty powerful. I suppose he got a really hard counter for this Panda. I mean, yeah, that Storm Bolt is gonna fuck him up, especially because that Storm Bolt is gonna be a pretty high level, especially on this map. I mean, where you have such good creeping options and ability for a fast level up. Oh, it's not night yet. This archer is going to get fucked. Yep, there we go. Rapage, Odage, whatever you wish to call it. I'm sure that a lot of the things that I say are not even valid words in English language, but who cares? As long as I get my point across. That is my goal. And this is basically a wrecking crew. They're going through these creeps while this Ancient of War is absorbing all the damage. Look at these units, they're not even damaged. I mean, this archer is a bit, but that's no big deal. It's not a big deal. Apparently it is, because he got Storm Bolted, and that was quite unexpected, so he died pretty damn fast. It is night now, so that archer can Shadow Melt, and he does not have the Dust of Appearance, but now this Panda is in trouble. I mean, there isn't plan for another bolt. However, this Ancient of War, I'm just gonna call it a Tree of War, because I've started saying Tree of War so many times before, and I just interrupted myself saying Ancient of War. It's basically a tree. I mean, we can all see it, we all know it, but apparently it's called Ancient of War. Anyway, yeah, Sonic just got fucked there. These Ancient of War went down, Archer went down, so that's gonna hinder his creeping abilities to a significant amount. However, he's now free to make Hawk's life miserable by messing up his creeping habits. Apparently he opts not to do so, retreats instead, and allows Hawk free reign while he tries a Merc here, but there are 2 militia, and I do believe they're going to kill this hires a Merc, and I do believe that they're going to kill him if he doesn't do something about it, but apparently he is not. He's finally he is. Oh, how much time does he have? He hires another merc to heal him up, but oh man, that was too late. Panda coming in here, but he's level 2 and he's not gonna make a difference here, and especially not if Mountain King has any mana on him, which he doesn't. I mean, he's soon gonna have Random Stone Bolt, but that is far from being sufficient. This one chasing this peasant, not sure if the merc was worth it. This panda about to eat the Stormbolt in 10 mana, less than 10 mana, and he's pretty low on health. I mean, after he eats the Stormbolt, he will need to leave. Yep, there we go, a Bash Brock, and he doesn't have a choice. He has to TP. He does not want to risk a level 2 Stormbolt, which could have, I mean, a lucky 2 bashes and a Stormbolt, and that panda would have died there and then. Better to safely TP out than to risk, like, and you're not gonna gain anything. I mean, you're probably gonna be able to dish out 2-3 more hits, which are not gonna make any significant differences or changes. Oh, what is this? This farm is badly damaged, but it endures, providing food supply in the middle of your enemy's base for your own army. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Looks like Sonic is not going for a tech build, he's just going for a Huntress one. For those of you who don't know, you can do a tier 1 Huntress push. I think that I've seen this considerable amount of times before, especially in late games, lately. I'm not sure how well it will work though, it hasn't really worked out that well before, but this doesn't actually kick in until you have a sufficient mass of Huntresses, and then you add glaives to it, and in addition to glaives you start building ancient protectors, and then you can do some you just need a good timing and you can really fuck things up. Huntress goes down here. You see, he cannot allow this. He cannot keep losing these Huntresses because he needs numbers. If he doesn't have numbers, these Huntresses are quite squishy, and they can go down pretty fast, especially to a level 2 Stormbolt, soon to be level 3 Stormbolt. Well, not that soon, but I mean, comparatively, how far this game is, how long this game has lasted. I mean, this is a pretty high level Mountain King. I mean, on the 7th minute he has level 4 and a bit more XP as well. Sonic is cleaning up his expansion, maybe looking to expand or something, I don't know, maybe he just wants to level that panda. Definitely not enough Huntresses in this mix to make that push. Just 4 is insufficient. You can see that from miles away. More on the way, maybe needs like 10 Huntresses and 4 glaive throwers with a shitload of wisps, and then he can actually break this expansion, tear it apart, or he can opt to make a push here in the main. Probably better to do it here because far less towers there, just ordinary buildings for defenses. But that bolt is really fucking him up. I mean, he's killing his units pretty much every cooldown, almost every cooldown, and that is not something you want to endure. I mean, especially not when you're going for a mass and he's diminishing your mass by just doing these like hit and runs. Look at this, another one bites the dust. I mean, his units took a considerable amount of damage, but in the final account of things, it is only damage and he can heal up pretty quickly. Sonic now chasing him, a breath of fire on these units that would be, if they would be clustered up, would do a ridiculous amount of damage, and he needs to run and keep on running until he gets an opportunity to be healed. This Huntress is in a wrong place. Now they're turning around and he really wants to get that breath of fire up there. Looks like he is going to get his chance to do so. He didn't know previously that these units were here. This is a lot of mercs. I mean, 4 mercs on the map. It's actually 5. Sorry, I didn't realize this was 3 Shadow Priests. But they seem to be fairly low on mana. Like, no, well, maybe not that low. I mean, 2 of them are. But now his mercs are getting killed here. Oh, damn, they're so squishy. Running away, but they're not gonna get far. I think this is just buying of time. He has a limited window of opportunity to make this strategy work. If he makes it work, I mean, this is going to be a if he just like manages to complete his objective here. This is a denying the Huntress, killing it himself. He knows that, I mean, he's looking at this Mountain King and he knows that he's climbing in terms of XP. Good choice to take out the shop. I mean, he doesn't have any pots, does he? No, he does not. For health, and he is on 300 health out of 900, so two-thirds down. Good breath of fire could do wonders. With a bit of focus as well. Throw it, throw it, throw it. You should have thrown it. No, he opts to go for a panda. I don't know why. And panda even chose an aura over a drunken haze to combine with that breath of fire. Alter now is being attacked, and yep, that's all he needs to be doing. Just reducing his hunt numbers, preventing that mass, and this is really bad. This demolisher, if it gets destroyed, I mean, in all likelihood it will be destroyed. Yep, it goes down. Shit. And Huntress also went down there, but this mountain is still really low. I mean, he needs. Yep, there we go. A shop being built. He needs to run to that shop, buy 2 potions, 1 for mana and 1 for health, and then he's good to go. Does he have the gold to do it though? Yes, he does have the gold to buy both. That is exactly what he should do and come back straight into this fight. Oh damn, this panda is going to be forced to retreat. I mean, he needs to TP now. Bash, if Bash comes, he doesn't have a TP. What the fuck? How could you make a push without a TP? What are you, nuts? Yeah, just because he didn't have that TP, this army is going to get... I mean, this is really going to be painful. Mountain King has mana and he is chasing you. He's gonna bolt this over Mauler. I can see it now. Come on, do it. What? Shit, there was animation for it, but apparently no. Didn't do it. He still has the chance to do it though. He's gonna catch up to that Ogre Mauler, especially with Boots of Speed. There we go. And not sure if he should be hitting it. I mean, you should just leave it to Blood Mage and Dead Footman. Then chase after these hunts. There we go. We have one that you can murder right here and now. There we go. It dies. There's that scream. Oh, I'm putting some gore into my comments. Probably not the best idea. Greedy fuck, he wants to take both of them down, but perhaps a safer option would be to bolt the damaged one. Seems like he'll get away with it. Yep, there we go. 3 are going to go down. No bash, so just 2. But you can see the 3rd bolt coming in. I mean, they're moving into this curve where he has a chance to intercept. But no, Mountain King chasing the wrong way. He's going for these 2 hunts. Pretty sure he's not going to be able to take them down both. Oh, apparently he will. Oh, nice. Very nice. Mana battery coming in here. Panda coming in. But so what? Sonic's mass is no longer, does not have the critical mass that it needs to break this in his base. It's still tier 1, still fairly committed to this. Does not wish to waver. He is expanding. I suppose he's gonna wait for this expansion to kick in before he will attempt any further masses. Any further pushes, sorry. But I'm afraid it's going to be too late by that point of time. Look, there are 2 arcane sanctums. And yeah, these pandas is gonna stop being as effective versus these spellbreakers as a single hero, especially with Mountain King's presence. Should really put that Blood Mage on the Zeppelin. I know it doesn't do much damage, but it doesn't matter. It's not like they need his damage here on the ground. They have Blend. I mean, yeah, Hawk has plenty. But Sonic is doing some really wonderful things with that band. I mean, drops Breath of Fire, leaves. Not sure. I mean, if Hawk is not very extremely careful, he can just Breath of Fire and embark before that bolt comes into play. I don't think he was dodging a bolt here, rather instead he didn't want to eat that bash, because if he ate it, he was in danger of going down in combination with that bolt. Because Mountain King is level 5. There. So even though Hawk is paying attention, he still can't do it fast enough to prevent him from this shenanigans. I mean, just too fast, I suppose. And now the Mountain King is leaving. He's going towards the expansion, but his main is being sacked at the moment. However, he prevents this expansion from coming into play. I mean, you can't imagine that he can destroy a lot of buildings here. That would be of some important significance. This gold mine is 4.3k, so there are resources here. He can just retreat with all of this to the expansion, no problems. Or he can send it to combat. That Mountain King is almost level 6 for fuck's sake. So pretty high in terms of level. This level 3 Stormbolt is coming. He's just tearing these Huntresses apart. I mean, just XP on end. His Bloodmage's level 2. God forbid that it should reach level 3. That level 2 Siphon Mana is going to be ridiculously effective. Meanwhile, the main of Hawk is being sacked and sacked. Surprisingly, there is still one peasant mining, which is fascinating to me, considering the fact that he is about to lose his main. And does he have a TP? He does have a TP, but he's unwilling to use it, even though he sacked the expansion. I mean, you should definitely use it and save your main now. There's no point to risk losing it. He doesn't seem to be in a risk of losing it, as long as these 3 peasants are repairing it. What are the masonry upgrades? 0, nothing. So, I mean, how long do you think you can repair it with just 2 peasants? But I do believe that he's counting on the fact that he has enough time while he wreaks havoc here. I mean, look at what he's doing. He's just killing these Huntresses one after another. That Mountain King is about to reach level 5. He's just casting non-stop bolts. I mean, he's relentless with them. Next are these Huntresses. They're going to be his next target, and he's sending them against this army. This will give Mountain King level 6 for sure, and soon we shall see Avatar. More of a survivability ability than anything else, but anti-magic makes it a very potent hero. I do believe that he can challenge the TH 1-on-1, no problems. Even with Thermophosis in place. Not so sure about it, but yeah, I think he can with Stormbolt, etc. and shit. Although versus Chaos damage, it's kind of difficult. No. Main, now in danger of going down. Panda has returned. He has not taken down the main of Hawk, and I don't think that the Panda can do anything against this. I mean, literally nothing.
The town is under siege.
His mass is simply too great, and one hero doesn't really stand a chance against this. There we go. Sonic just GG's, gives in, even though the Pandarian Brewmaster was level 6. Yeah, not much you can do about it. What is this? Back to Warcraft has left the game. Back to Warcraft has left the game once again. Amazing. And we still have Back to Warcraft in game. So I guess 3 players with the same name, or is it perhaps a bot or something of the kind? I am uncertain of that. In any case, I bid you farewell. I thank everybody that has subscribed, commented, etc. Please continue to do so. I mean, it really means a lot to me, and I would really like to have a much larger subscriber base. I mean, it's just so gratifying to see it all happen. I realize that the channel has been up and running for less than a month, but I mean, I am just surprised that there are people who are willing to watch it and who enjoy it. I enjoy it with you. Nothing else that I can really say about it. In any case, bid you farewell till next time.